Good morning, good morning. I apologize for my delay getting on. I had a little bit more technical difficulty this morning. Well, I'll tell you what it was because it's a little embarrassing. So 2 days ago, I've started to unplug my modem when I go to bed. And I find that over the course of the 2 nights that I've done that, I've slept better. So I get all prepared, thinking I'm prepared, get down here, and I forgot to plug in my modem. So I had to wait for my modem to boot up, and that's why I'm a little delayed. Here we are. So I'm so excited to sort of move into the next portion, the next level of the body. Oh, and I've just realized that I'm going to have to shut this down somehow. I thought for a moment that I thought maybe it was something to do with my iPhone or my MacBook, because I tried to get on with my MacBook again. So then I tried again with my iPad, and my iPad seems to be coming in and out of going live. So I'm really not sure what that's going to happen with that. So maybe I'll just shut it and close it and carry on. Anyways, so the container's been set. We're ready to move. If you're not feeling like if you're still feeling a little bit anxious, I invite you to go back and look at week 1, because week 1 really sort of set the physical template, the physical container for us to move into the second level of the body, which is sort of the watery area of the body, and it has a lot to do with our emotions. So it's important that we're really grounded, and with that, with emotions can come some triggers, and when we experience a trigger, a lot of times we will. Sometimes it's termed go out of our body. It's also termed disassociation. It's like our body goes, whoa, the cells go, whoa, and they go, I'm out of here. And we're kind of left salvaging the pieces of emotion. And we know what that looks like sometimes. Sometimes we get over emotional, and we go into beating ourselves up. Why did I had so much emotion, those words, how do I retract those words? So that's where we go into that grounded place. We have a better opportunity for clarity and creating the outcome that we want. We have a better grounding to say, I'm really feeling emotional at this time. I'm really feeling triggered at this time. I'm going to remove myself from this from now, but what you have to say and what's going on here is important to me. I just don't feel that I'm in the best place to be talking to you from this place of emotion. So you can see that with, and then working with the last week's work, it worked with our right for existence. So we're going to become, in order for us to have our right to exist, if we didn't already, but to further ground into that, that's where when we get triggered by things in our environment, we're in a much more grounded place, like I said, and to be able to say, this is important to me, but let's deal with it a little later in the day, or perhaps even tomorrow. Or if you're working with a child, you might want to sort of set up a time when you're coloring together or you're playing a game together, and you may want to just settle in during that happy time and say, I was really thinking about what happened this morning, and it really hurt my heart, and I want to apologize. As an adult, I want to apologize. You're the child, and I respect that, and I'm here for you. And you can go into whatever sort of phrasing that you want to go into. If you have any problems with that, reach out. Once again, it's Deborah O'Neill from blissbee.me, Integrative Holistic Health, coming to you live from Vancouver, BC, better known as Metro Vancouver, the city of Coquitlam. And thank you, Marlina and Deepak, for joining me this morning. Thank you for being a part of this container and showing up. And we're working with the emotional part of the body. We're starting to delve into the emotional part of the body, and only on the very topical level. I kind of see this journey as going through the different parts of the body, the energy portions of the body, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start from the beginning again. And each time we come back and start from the beginning again, we're going to be working with a different part of our biofield. Biofield is my specialty. So, and our parts of our energy body expand into all levels of our biofield. So just think, if we manage to hold this up for a year from now, we will be transformed into, well, let's just see. I know that it will certainly be much grander and much bigger and more solid and working in our higher selves than we are perhaps today. So let's go into the grounding. So back to feeling our feet on the floor. And I guess probably, if we can this week, let's really focus on trying to be sitting in a chair, because that will allow, or on the ground, on the floor, on your yoga mat, or a softer, or more firm sofa, so that you can really feel your sit bones anchoring in and feel your feet on the floor. Now we're going to be calling on a little imagination. So I want you to work with me on this, because it may be really unfamiliar to you, and intention, because wherever we ask and request what from our body, and even potentially basically from the universe, is part of our manifesting. And this is part of manifesting for our highest and greater good at our cellular level, at our energy level, at our biofield level, on all the different matrices that comprise of this body. So I want you to imagine the earth, and within that earth there's a beautiful crystalline core. We're working with that Mother Earth energy. And like I said before, sometimes it's seen as red, but whatever you see in your mind is what is true for you in this moment in time. So imagine your feet. And if you do yoga, imagine the tree pose, or just even imagine a tree with all its roots going down into the earth, and that's going to be our feet. We're going to imagine our feet going past the earth's crust core. And at the same time, let's bring in that deep diaphragmatic breath that we've been working with. That's a delicious breath. So imagine bringing in your breath to the lower belly and your feet falling into the earth. We're going to take this right into the outro, so we're going to take it right into the mantra meditation. So settle into the sit bones, settle into your breath, settle into your mantra, so hum, in on the so, out on the hum. Hi, Marilyn, thank you for joining. Feel your feet on the floor. See if you can really feel them on the floor. What does that feel like? Is it tingly? Is it heavy? Now just imagine those roots coming out of the bottom of your feet, and allow them to drop into the earth. Send the intention for them to drop down to the center core of the earth, that beautiful field of energy. Allow our rhythm of our breath and the earth to blend as we both breathe together as one. Allow the roots of the feet, of that tree roots that you're imagining, to go through the first level of the earth's crust. Going past the earth's crust and going into all that slate and shale, and see if you can feel the different senses of that. I just got energy truth bumps coming up my legs. Feel whether it's cool or wet or moist. Allow that energy from your bottom of your feet, those roots, to continue going down and down and down until you get to the liquid portion of the inner earth. And now let your feet float through. Let those roots float through that energy portion. And is it warm? Is it cool? Is it much easier now to reach towards the center of the earth, the core of the earth? And now, if you will, you're approaching that crystalline core. Take those roots, that etheric foot imprint of energy, and wrap it around. Allow it to wrap it around that center core of the earth. And imagine now this energy coming up this root base, this etheric energy line that we've created from the center core of the earth, up, up, up. The same way that it went down through all those areas, the liquid and the shale, and coming up and connecting to the full foot, the full bottom of your foot. Experience that, feel that, imagine that. Now allow that energy to draw up your feet and into your ankles evenly. And if it gets a little stuck on one side to the other side, coax it along. Let it know it's safe. Let it know you're here and it's welcome. You're giving the body permission and consent to bring in this beautiful earth energy, to heal the cells, to work with the cells up through the calves, into the knees, those beautiful joints of our knees, into the thighs. Feel it, experience it. Allow all your senses to be involved in this experience. It's called the somatic body. They were experiencing the somaticness of the body, another form of internal intelligence. Bring it into your hips. Nourish your hips with this beautiful earth energy, into your lower abdomen, and up through the upper regions of the abdomen, into all those beautiful organs filling the front and the back of the body. Allow it to expand this beautiful earth energy into the heart and into the lungs and into the respiratory, allowing for all the cells within this region to be nourished and oxygenated and fortified with this beautiful earth energy. Allow it to come up into your shoulders and wash over your shoulders like the weight of the world is being released from you. We surrender to what is, and we embrace it with grace where we are at this present moment. Allow it to waterfall down your arms, to your upper arms, your elbows, into the lower arms and into your hands. Feel, what's the sensation you're feeling within your hands? This is a beautiful Mother Earth energy. Bring it back up to the neck. This is our voice. This is our heart and our voice connection. May we walk through this difficult time in love and speak love and compassion and grace. May we offer it to ourselves and to others in our thoughts, our words, and our actions. Now bring this earth energy up and allow it to fill the head. Allow it to fill all those compartments, all that brilliance and intelligence and knowingness and memory and knowledge. Allow it to fortify and nourish our frontal temporal lobe or cranium. Allow it to have the fluidness that it does and it needs to operate its highest capacity. And now allow it to come out the top of your head, the top energy point, and allow it to cascade down out on the outer portion of the body, allowing this energy to just cascade down the front, the back, the sides, back into Mother Earth. This is the first part of learning to our grounding experience. Feel what you feel. No judgment, no right or wrong. No shoulds or shouldn'ts. This is available on a replay. Allow yourself to replay this and experience this. Grounding is something that should be done every day. I do it in the shower, because then I have sort of the force of the water, and I have a little code name that I've created. I just say drop, and I can feel my knees soften, as we don't want to have locked knees when we're standing and doing this work. And I allow my body to drop. I allow the roots of my feet to drop from the shower right down into Mother Earth. This is an opportunity to work with this work. It works, and it all matters. Bring yourself back into Soham. Check in with your feet. How grounded do they feel? Let me know. Send me a direct message or post it here and be brave and let everybody else know how it's working for you. And feel free to give each other hearts and likes, and I send you hearts and likes back. Thank you for sitting with me. We'll take it into the mantra meditation, feeling grounded in our sit bones, fortifying our body with strength and our cells with strength, connecting to Mother Earth. Those are the healing hurts of Mother Earth. It helps to relieve our body of all the other hurts from our computers and our cell phones and microwaves and smart meters and all that other stuff that takes us away from this grounding experience. Come back to this, replay this, share this with your family and your children, people that you love. Make up one yourself. Play the tree game. Oops. Be the tree. When you see a tree, ground into the earth. I invite you to step outside and bare feet. Experience it there. Experience it in every place, in every space. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Thank you for coming on the grounding journey with me. I hope to see you tomorrow as we experience centering. We'll put centering with the grounding. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. I love you. I'll be here for about 3 minutes. Stay as long as you can. Leave when you need. Make it work for you. I'll close with a namaste, and I'll keep the chimes. Let me know if that's working for your nervous system. Because if you feel that shock, then let's get more grounded. More Soham, more parasympathetic nervous system needs to be engaged. Or reach out. I'm always here. We can't go anywhere. I'm always here. Even when we can. I invite you to go to www.blissbe.me and leave your name and your email. So when that beautiful portal goes live, I can let you know, or I can keep you informed of blogs. I'm going to try to capture this information in a blog so that you have some sort of written structure that we've worked through. Thank you so very much. Namaste. May you live bliss, teach bliss, and be bliss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make it a great day.